So guys, welcome to this week's episode. We've made a great start to January, so stay tuned for what I've been up to. So guys, I remember last week sharing with you that I have got lots of goals for 2018 and that I'm intending on doing some new things that I would like to achieve by the end of the year. And I think I've made a really good start, even if I do say so myself. So I closed off 2017 with a show at Winter Wonderland, which was fantastic. I had a great run there.
Winter Wonderland, you have been amazing for 2017. I want to wish you all a very happy new year. Whatever you're doing in 2018, make it a good one. Stay positive, only good vibes, okay?
And I really love working with those guys because they're fun and, you know, I've worked with them for quite a while now, so it's like working with your family. And then I decided I was going to take New Year's Day off because I was exhausted, and December tends to do that for you. When you work all through December, then you kind of crash in the first few days of January. So I thought, let me take a day off, give myself a break, and then go for it. So the first session that I've done in 2018 was a writing session. I went up to Brighton to work with an artist called Hideaway, who is a fantastic DJ and an artist in his own right. And we started writing some stuff with a producer called Tim. Now, obviously I can't share what we've been up to because it's top secret. But I had a really great time writing with them. It's a new experience, and I found it quite daunting writing with people that you've never kind of worked with before, because you never know what vibe they're on. But I just thought to myself, you know what? If I go up there and do nothing, they're not really going to work with me again. So I'm just going to do my best, try and read the situation, read the vibe, and just put down ideas that I think would work. And we had a great session. I really am pleased, and, you know, felt like we did quite a lot during the time I was up there. I also did another session for same producer, different artist, and his name's Friction. You might know of him. I think he had a show on BBC One Extra.
I've arrived in Brighton. I'm just walking to the studio, walking along the pier, which is pretty beautiful. I've got a 5-minute walk, but I'm pretty nervous actually. I'm not nervous because I met Tim before, but I've never met Friction before. And I think writing with someone new is always tricky because you don't know what their vibe is. But he's a drum and bass DJ. He had a show on One Extra, and he's just recently left that show to become an artist stroke, put out some material. So I'm going to write with him because I did a writing session with Kadeko, with Tim, whose studio it is, and it went really well, and he thought it would be a good collaboration for me to work with Friction. So hence the reason why I'm back here a second time, and hopefully more times, because I've got lots of writing, because I said that's one of my goals, that I'd want to write more and work with different people. So yeah, this is it guys. I'm going to be arriving in a minute, so check you later.
It was a great start. Again, a fantastic session, very productive, and I'm excited about working with them again. They're kind of keen to get me back, so good on that front. And then straight after that, the next day, I started rehearsals with an artist called Misha Paris. Now, Misha Paris, I've worked with in the past, but she did some shows down at the Hideaway, just really close to where I live. And it's always convenient when the gig is local. But what was so special about these gigs, obviously I haven't worked with her for quite a long time. I think it's probably in excess of a year. So obviously seeing her again was always great. She's fantastic. And the other guys, the band, who again I've worked with in various different spaces, but working with them together is always a pleasure. So we went to Hideaway in Streatham and we did 2 nights there. Absolutely off the chain. It's just what I needed to get back into my flow. Now Misha Paris she inspires me. Like, I didn't know how much she inspired me until this weekend. I'll be honest with you. You hear great singers all the time, and I am always blown away by people who are really talented. But there's something about this woman that gets me to my core.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Come on. Happy birthday, dear Emily. Come on. Happy birthday to oh my God, you. Hi JT. I just got my whole life together. Yes. Together. Thanks, Misha. So nice. Happy birthday, Emily.
Thank you. And I don't say that often, but she is incredible and her vocal is out of this world. The gigs went fantastically. The audience had a great time. They were super involved and they were up for it. And I think a lot of them, it was their first night out since obviously New Year's. And so everyone seemed to be quite up for it, ready to sing along, to dance, to do whatever. And Misha is a great entertainer. She really does draw the crowd in. And so because all of those factors combined, the nights were just perfect night out. And another special thing about her, she's so down to earth, and talking to her about what she's up to, she has got a lot going on, and I really respect women in the industry who just take the bull by the horns and take charge of what's going on for them and really go for it. And I was actually really inspired by what she's been doing and the plans that she's got for this year to actually do the same and really, I mean, I always was going to do that, but it kind of took it up a notch for me. So combined with her vocal, which I'm in love with her. I am in love with her. And obviously her talking about what she's got planned for 2018 and seeing the guys and singing, because it's another gig. Again, certain gigs that you do, some are easy and some are hard and some just pull the best out of you, and I just really enjoy singing her material. And I got to sing with LaDonna, who you've seen in previous episodes. LaDonna, hi. Thanks for doing it.
That's all good.
Okay, describe yourself in 3 words.
Silly, serious, and loving.
She's part of Le Chavu, and she also sings for a host of other people that you know very well, major artists. And actually, there's a thing about me and LaDonna, because everybody who sees us thinks that we look really alike. And at the gig, about 3 or 4 people came up to us and asked if we were sisters. We're in the dressing room, getting ready to go sound check. Don's doing the makeup, I'm doing my makeup. Not sure how well I'm doing, but we're gonna go out in a second. And we're at the Hideaway. What's special about the Hideaway is that it's like 5 seconds from my house. So I walked here. And very excited about tonight.
Me too.
Misha's not here yet, but we're gonna go out, sound check the mic, see what it's saying. But I'm gonna take you with me. I've left the place in a state, but this is common practice for me.
This is good.
This is good.
LaDonna's is doing better than me. I've got everything everywhere usually.
I'm not even gonna deny it. I am a messy makeupper.
Me too.
So I've been mistaken for her many times. And to be honest, I'm not unhappy about it, because she's incredible and she's beautiful, and yeah, I really do like her. And then for the rest of the week, I've just been doing a lot of planning, a lot of admin. Tax season is upon us. January is that month where all creatives and all people who are self-employed are under it with receipts. Receipts and invoices and statements. It's a very stressful month, to be honest with you, on that front. So I've just been organising myself, because I think one of my goals for January was to make sure that all of my tax paperwork was up to date, and that I was submitting it to my accountant, and that I would be able to put that to bed for another 12 months. So yeah, I have had a very productive week, guys. I hope you have as well. Let me know what your first week in January has been like, what you've been up to, where you've been. If you're in tax season as well, let me know that you've done your taxes, because the deadline is fast approaching. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with our videos. We post every single week, and we're giving you in-depth information about what I'm up to, just so that you can follow along. And I also want to hear what you're up to too. I always gain inspiration from others, so I really do want to know what you're up to. Also follow us on our social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Google+, wherever you are, we're there too. Let us know what you're up to. Use the hashtag TheInThing to keep us up to date with what you're up to too. And for another week, we're done. But until next week, guys,